Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. So, it has been quite a while. I feel like I've said that a few times this year already, but the last few months have been utter chaos. April, May, and now into June. April and May were crunch time for my book releasing because Crossed by Chains, well, you can't see it over here, came out May 26th, and it was a time. And I needed time after May to chill and calm down. May 2-4, we went camping, so I didn't really do much. I actually came home during May 2-4 to get in some editing without distraction of being in the bush. Very good decision on my part. And then my book came out, and this past weekend we went camping again, but this time we went to Kilbear Provincial Park. Such a good time, but I needed like a few weeks to decompress. It was go, go, go for a few months before book launch, and then obviously book launch happened and all of those emotions and like the anxiety and all of that, I crashed like the week after my book came out, and I hardly have been posting. But yeah, thank you to every single person who has bought Crossed by Chains. And if you're interested, Crossed by Chains is a motorcycle romance meets Columbiana the movie vibes. We have Mila, who is on a revenge journey to avenge her father's murderers. Her ex-boyfriend, who went to prison and recently got out for staying with her father so he wouldn't have to take his last breath alone, kind of comes back in the middle of this journey, and I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. I literally get emotional every single time I talk about it, because A Wolf Queen's Deception, if you have been here for a while, was the very first book that I ever self-published, and let me tell you, I'm glad that I did it. I'm proud that I did it. It was like a check mark off of my bucket list, and after that I couldn't, the itch wasn't scratched, and I followed my dreams, and my husband pushed me, and I had so many wonderful people, and it's now published, which is so crazy. The imposter syndrome is nuts. Throughout this process, I took so many courses, one being Publish and Thrive, hosted by Sarah Cannon, not sponsored at all. I just very much love her realness as an author and a mom and a business owner, and you know, on YouTube and socials, and her life is so relatable to me at the moment that I really love watching her channel, and she explains things in such a digestible way. So that one always stands out. And I met a really wonderful person. She's also here on YouTube, CC Genesis. We were put into, I'll ask her, and I'll keep this in if she says yes. We met in the mastermind kind of group after you finish the course. We were put into a group with a few other people, and we made a time to meet online, and we were the only two that showed up, and we've literally been inseparable ever since. We are so alike. We look alike. It's actually kind of crazy. And she's in a different country, so it's really cool, and she was actually my editor in this process for this book, and probably some future works as well. But yeah, she has been absolutely amazing. Accountability partner, we do sprints together, we bounce book ideas off each other, and anyways, it's been so freaking great. So little life update there. What else can I update you on? House stuff is going so well. We just put up our pool, and it's been raining so much, it's actually almost overflowing because of all the rain we've got, which is crazy. I've been back in my garden, which has given me like a little piece of my soul back that only summer has. I'll insert a photo or a video of my peonies. I cut the first two. I always cut one or two in the beginning of the blooming season because they only bloom once every few years because they take a while to rebloom. But the greenery is beautiful, so I brought the first two blooms inside. There, I'll insert a photo. They're on my coffee bar right now. So yeah, being outside, it's just been really great. Fall season has started. I'm actually kind of sort of playing with my husband this year. We've been alternating games, so we actually haven't played one together yet. We alternate who stays with our son, so that's been really great. Life is good. Life is so good. And you know, I think I've mentioned this multiple times before if you're not new, but middle to the mean. Life is never all good or all bad. They have to meet in the middle sometime, and I am taking every single moment in and trying to romanticize as much as possible because life is amazing right now. So anyways, that's my little life update. We are doing a cleaning video today because, like I said, life has been hectic the last few months. And I actually just cleaned my bathroom and I was like, I should film this and try and get back into YouTube. Accountability and a YouTube video. So that is life updates. Let's get into cleaning. We're going to start with my office naturally and then move out into the chaos. I'm currently in the middle of reorganizing our kind of linen, extra product, bathroom, everything closet. So I have a like big tote bin of linens and blankets that need to be folded, but I don't know how I want to organize them in there yet because we took a shelf out so we could put our laundry baskets in there so they're not in our tiny little hallway. I don't know how we're gonna deal with all of that yet. I really just want to fold the things that are in there and organize them and then figure out what to do with it after. I need to throw a load of linens in the washer from the week before we went camping and then when we went camping. And like I said, I just cleaned the bathroom, so there's a bunch of towels and there's a bunch of stuff that needs to be washed. What my brain is thinking right now is let's actually, or I say let's, but you're not going to come down because you're on a huge tripod and I'm back on my big girl camera. I'm going to go throw in a load of laundry now before I even start cleaning and get that off of my brain. Also, a few of my mugs have gotten broken lately over the last few months, so this is my new cup. And it actually is a travel cup. It comes with like a travel top, but it's a ceramic mug. I took it camping with us this past weekend and it is gorgeous and it matches my office greenery. Also came with a beautiful box that you'll see when I clean. Positively gorgeous and beautiful. Absolutely love. Let's go. Okay, it is quite a bit later. It is 7:15. My husband is putting down our baby, so we're gonna finally tackle our living room space. Dining room, back wall, and living room. It is a disaster in here. It's really not a disaster in here. It just looks like it because the space is really small and there's a lot of things that need to be folded. So the office is done. The kitchen was actually cleaned yesterday, just like the bathroom. So it's literally focusing on these areas today. This room will be clean by the time I go to bed tonight. And hopefully well before then, hopefully it's only gonna take maybe an hour or two. Okay, let me show you what we are starting with. So we have play in living room. That is the folding culprit right there. All of that is linens. You can see my son's jacket because it got washed, but this is all linens and blankets that need to be folded for the linen closet. But again, I explained earlier, I don't really know what I want to do, but I do want to make sure all of this is nicely in that basket tote thing so we can figure out what we want to do with it. And the dining room. So let's get started. Okay, it is 12:28. I just put my son down for a nap. Now, this may seem, what's the right word, tacky, I guess, to some people, but it's been really working for us and my son and learning. So we're actually going to redo our fridge. So let me show you how I do that. Okay, so this is my fridge and I use chalk markers on my fridge. I mostly use the top. The bottom is for our son and the top is for our week. So it is actually Thursday, but I want to redo because I'm a little bit bored of what I have here. So my husband actually chose blue as the theme for June. I have our meal plan on my phone ready to go. And if you make a mistake, baby wipes or a microfiber, clears them up. And then since it's wet and I want to go right back in, and it's that easy. And it is actually my husband's birthday this week, which is why I kind of want to redo this. So we're just going to do Thursday to Sunday. Okay, I'm getting as much as I can of this in frame. This is how we've been learning. We have his shapes at the bottom and then place the colors, and we use magnetiles. So I have 3 of every color that he gets to place. And if he gets them right, then he gets a snack or a treat. This is such an inexpensive way to help your children learn. Okay, excuse the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the back, but you watched me clean this in this video, and this is just reality of having a toddler. So the nightly pickups are a must for me to go to bed. I am finally done cleaning my entire house. This is just the everyday mess that happens. But you know what? It means that we played, we had a great day, we connected, we learned, and that's all I can really ask for in a day. So this makes me happy and just part of parenthood. So it is the next day because I didn't get a chance to close out the video yesterday, so we're gonna make breakfast. We're making what I like to call breakfast pizza. It has been my go-to breakfast lately. Healthy, and I love it. Okay, so life updates, a big house clean. You've seen my favorite breakfast. I am gonna close out this video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you stayed to the end of this chaotic few days. Well, 2 days. Thank you so much for sticking around. My next video will be my reading journal, which I'm really excited about. I'm excited to dive back into stories and actually read them. Thank you so much again from the bottom of my heart, every single one of you. We are growing slowly but surely here on YouTube. Another big thank you to those who have bought Crossed by Chains. When you are finished reading it, please leave a review, good or bad. I want the feedback and the criticism as long as it's respectable, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!